So, we are on the first leg of our trip back to North Carolina from Washington, and we've gone through Spokane, Washington, cut down through Idaho, and went down to West Yellowstone, and the entire time it's been raining.
And we thought we'd just make a real quick video because we're poor and trying to find places to stay while you're crossing the country sometimes can be hard. It's either maybe you have to call ahead at a national park or expensive hotel room. So we found a really nice free campsite on BLM land here just south of Pocatello, Idaho, off of Interstate 15. So we thought we'd share that for anybody else who might want to stay for free in a nice place.
Yeah, it's called Goodenough Campground, Goodenough Creek Campground. And it is off the interstate quite a ways, so you're not anywhere near it, and you have to drive on unpaved road. It's just dirt path for about 4 miles, and you're driving like straight into the mountains is what it looks like. So yesterday when it was like pouring the rain out and it was so overcast and gloomy, the sun was beaming in this one spot in the mountains, and I was like, I hope that's where we're going, and it was actually. So that was really cool. But it's a super nice campground for it being free. There's RV spots in the first part when you come in. I think they're 5, and it's paved, and each camp spot has a bench and a fire ring. And there are like the pit toilet bathrooms, or vaulted toilets, I think is what they're called. And then if you're not in an RV, if you have a tent like what we have, you have to go back a ways into the woods. Do you see all these groundhogs running around? There's like 3.
There's like 4 of them.
There's like 5 tent campsites, and they're separate from the RV sites. So they're tucked away back in the woods, and all of them are right along the creek, and they're more secluded, which is awesome.
And if you camp back near those tent sites, they're right on Goodenough Creek. I think that's the name of the creek.
Yeah.
Because that's the name of the trail system. But there are some off-highway vehicle trails on BLM land back here. I think it's trails 195 and 152.
Yeah.
And if you look them up online, they say only for dirt bikes. But if you're actually there, it looks like it's been recently redone, and they have 50-inch wide restrictions. So you should be okay on a 4-wheeler, anything under 50 inches. And
it also has a lot of foot trails too, if you don't have any sort of off-roading ATV vehicle.
But I thought that was really neat. You can camp there and ride your dirt bikes.
Yep. And you can also fish there. The creek is pretty small, so I'm guessing the fish are even smaller. It says they're cutthroat trout in there, but I'm guessing they're tiny. I found the campground on freecampsites.net. You kind of have to scrounge through it because they just have free places where you can sleep, basically. So they'll include Walmart parking lots or fairground parking lots, and not actual campgrounds. You kind of have to look through and find something that's more up your alley for camping if you're looking for an actual campground.
I'll do my own scalp.
We always do each other's scalps. Is this about the chicken fight?
That's it. I think we're headed to Utah next, and we'll probably film some more stuff there before we get back to North Carolina.